So, in 2025, one of the world's absolute biggest copper producers had a year that was so good, you just have to take a closer look. We're talking about Antofagasta. And their story? Well, it's not just about profits. It's really about the future of a metal that is powering literally everything. Let's just start with the headline number, shall we? $5.2 billion. That's Antofagasta's profit, their EBITDA, for 2025. And look, that's not just a big number, it's a massive 52% jump from the year before. I mean, that is a truly stellar performance.
A jump that big, it just doesn't happen by accident. So the immediate question is, what was the engine driving this incredible performance? How exactly did they pull this off? To answer that, we really need to pop the hood and look at the core numbers that powered this record-breaking year. And let's start right at the top, with revenue. The growth here is just staggering. Revenue leaped 30% to $8.6 billion. This wasn't just because prices are high, it was really driven by them selling a whole lot more copper into a very, very strong market. So, that top-line growth, it totally supercharged their profitability. That 30% revenue increase translated into an even more dramatic 52% surge in EBITDA, hitting that record $5.2 billion. This pushed their profit margins to an incredible 60%. 60? Okay, so here's the crucial point. Earning more money is only half the story. To get margins like that, you have to be incredibly disciplined on your spending. They didn't just earn more, they spent way less to get there. And get this, they managed to do this in a climate of rising global inflation. They actually hit a 5-year low in their net cash costs. So, how'd they do it? Well, credits from byproducts like gold helped a lot. But they also ran a really tight ship with a special program that shaved another 8 cents off every single pound of copper they produced. Now, these record profits aren't just for today's bragging rights. They are actively funding a concrete plan for massive growth tomorrow. Antofagasta isn't just sitting on its cash. They're reinvesting it, and they're doing it in a big way. They have a clear, fully funded plan to increase their copper production by nearly a third. And look, for a company this size, a 30% increase is a massive undertaking. It signals huge confidence in the long-term demand for copper, which, as we'll see, is driven by some pretty powerful trends. And this isn't some distant dream, there's a clear timeline here. Major projects are already under construction at their big sites, Centinela and Los Pelambres. They're on time, they're on budget, and they're set to finish up in 2027, with the first full year of all that new output hitting the market in 2029. So let's zoom out for a second, because this company's story is really bigger than just one miner. It's a perfect window into a massive global economic shift that's happening right now. And it's all centered on this one critical metal. As the CEO, Iván Arriagada, puts it, copper is just fundamental to the future. It's the metal of preference or choice. And that reality is creating a really fascinating dynamic in the global market. So the market is basically a tale of two powerful forces pushing against each other. On one side, demand is just set for consistent growth. It's powered by everything: electric vehicles, the energy transition, digitalization. But on the other side, supply is getting tighter. The quality of ore is declining, it's taking way longer to get new projects approved, and capital costs are just rising. More demand, constrained supply, you know what that means for prices. So, with a strong market and a clear plan for growth, how is the company managing its strategy? I mean, how are they navigating the risks and positioning themselves to reap the rewards ahead? Their strategy is really straightforward and disciplined. They're balancing investment in that growth with returns to their shareholders. They're also benefiting from a more favorable political climate in Chile. But here's a crucial point: their strategy with byproducts like gold. Instead of selling off future production in these complicated deals, they're choosing to hold on to it, betting on its long-term value. And all of this is grounded in a real commitment to sustainability, with an amazing safety record of being fatality-free for over 4 years. All of this leaves us with a final and pretty provocative thought. With copper being so absolutely essential for the global energy transition, for digitalization, for basically our entire green and electric future, are we watching the rise of the most critical commodity of the 21st century? Is copper, in fact, becoming the new oil?